heart does not die all at once. It dies in stages, like a city losing power, block by block, street by street, until the last light and the last window goes dark, and the city that was you becomes a place no one lives in anymore. The first death came when I was barely grown, a love that left before it could be known. It didn't hurt the way that heartbreak should. It just removed the color from my world for good. The second death was quieter and slow. The friend who knew me best decided to go. Not with a fight, not with a final word, just a silence so complete it went unheard by everyone except the part of me that kept the register of what used to be. The version of the world where people stayed, where promises were kept and debts were paid. I marked the date inside my chest like stone. Another room inside the heart now closed. Another hallway dark, another door that I stopped walking toward anymore. Mawt Al-Qalb, the heart dies slow, not in fire, in the letting go, not in screaming, in the going numb, not in leaving, in the not becoming. Mawt Al-Qalb, death of the heart, not a wound but an absence of art. The color still exists but you can't feel. Mawt Al-Qalb, and nothing anymore is real. Mawt Al-Qalb, you don't cry at the end, you just stop being someone who can bend toward the light, toward the warmth, toward the chance. Mawt Al-Qalb, you forget how to dance. The third death came disguised as something good, a love I gave completely as I should. I held nothing back, I left no walls intact and watched it crumble in an act of fact that some things are not meant to be completed, that some doors once open leave you twice defeated. Then if you never open them at all, the higher that you build, the worse the fall. The fourth death I don't speak about by name. It came one when it and it never came with any warning, any sign, any grace. Just removed a person's voice, a laugh, a face from every room they used to occupy, and left a shape of absence in the sky. Above the house, above the chair, above the plate that still sits on the table still and waits. Mawt Al-Qalb, the heart dies slow, not in fire, in the letting go, not in screaming, in the going numb, not in leaving, in the not becoming. Mawt Al-Qalb, death of the heart, not a wound but an absence of art. The color still exists but you can't feel. Mawt Al-Qalb, and nothing anymore is real. Mawt Al-Qalb, you don't cry at the end, you just stop being someone who can bend toward the light, toward the warmth, toward the chance. Mawt Al-Qalb, you forget how to dance. But here is what they don't tell you about dying hearts. They don't fully die, they calcify. They become something harder than they were. Not stone, but almost. Not dead, but almost. Qalbi, my heart, you are not gone. You are just buried under everything that's wrong. You are the ember underneath the cold. You are the story that has not been told. And I know you're still in there, behind the numbness, behind the blank stare, behind the years of choosing not to feel, behind the armor that became so real. I forgot it was armor. I forgot there was something inside worth protecting. I forgot that the death of the heart is not the end of the heart. It is the heart clearing everything out to make room for something it hasn't felt yet. death never came, because somewhere between the fourth and the waiting for the fifth, something shifted. Not hope exactly, not faith exactly, just a small unwillingness to let the last light go out. Mawt Al-Qalb, death of the heart, not a womb but an absence of art. The colors still exist but you can't feel. Mawt Al-Qalb, nothing anymore is real. Mawt Al-Qalb, you don't cry at the end, you just stop being someone who can bend toward the light, toward the warmth, toward the chance. Mawt Al-Qalb, you forget how to dance. Mawt Al-Qalb, but listen, beneath the silence, beneath the storm, beneath the years of dying alone, the heart is still beating. Qalbi, Qalbi, you are not dead, you are just